Barcelona versus Espanyol, Brooks Brothers, and Steven Jackson. What's up, folks? Brian Gaddis with some Google Trends for Wednesday, July 8th, 2020. Barcelona versus Espanyol. Got ESPN Deportes reporting El Barcelona resolvió sin brillantes el derbi. That is in Spanish. I don't know if we'll get any. Time is running out for FC Barcelona, reported by Mass Live, as they try to stay alive atop La Liga as rivals Real Madrid zero in on another title. Barcelona 73 points, try more than a match behind Madrid 77 points, but can make the race tighter if they can score a win Wednesday against bottom-ranked Espanyol. Barcelona heads in with La Liga's top-scoring offense led by Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez to face an Espanyol squad that has allowed 54 goals on the year, the third most in the league. Wednesday's match will air on beIN Sports. You can watch the games for free online if you sign up for a free trial with Sling Football. I guess it's already happened. I'm not sure. Suarez saves Barcelona over relegated Espanyol in nervy derby win. So Barcelona has win. Barcelona kept up their pursuit of leaders. This is ESPN. Real Madrid in the La Liga title race by beating rivals Espanyol 1-0 home on Wednesday. Today, also condemning their neighbors to relegation from the top flight. So let me know if you're a soccer fan. We've got that Brooks Brothers. Let me try that again. Brooks Brothers filing bankruptcy. CNN. We got CNN. Brooks Brothers files for bankruptcy. Brooks Brothers, the 200-year-old menswear retailer that has dressed 40 U.S. presidents and unofficially became the outfitter of Wall Street bankers, has filed for bankruptcy. The privately held company has been struggling as business attire grew more casual in recent years, but has been decimated by the coronavirus pandemic. So sad, which sent demand for suits plummeting. Many work-from-home employees have opted for far more relaxed looks of t-shirt and sweatpants rather than pinstripe suits and custom shirts. Although the pandemic has severely eroded the outlook for the business, Brooks Brothers has long suffered from a failure to decisively adapt to changing trends, said Neil Saunders, the managing director of Global Data Retail. When it comes to taste and styles, Brooks Brothers has been swimming against the tide. That's really interesting because it's hard to be bold in a changing climate. Brooks Brothers filed for Chapter 11 today in a Delaware court. It had warned in June it would lay off nearly 700 workers in 3 states and is seeking a buyer because coronavirus destroyed its business. The company has been evaluating various strategic options, including a potential sale, but has struggled to find a buyer. A company spokesperson told CNN Business that it expects to complete the sale process within the next few months. Retail is in the process of shuttering 20% of its 250 stores. According to the bankruptcy filing, Brooks Brothers has secured $75 million in financing to continue operating. So sad. Steven Jackson. Kevin Durant among ex-Bay Area athletes embroiled in anti-Semitism controversy. Former Golden State Warrior Steven Jackson and Kevin Durant, as well as former San Francisco 49er Marquise Goodwin and ex-Cal football student Deshaun Jackson, are all embroiled in an anti-Semitism controversy stemming from Deshaun Jackson's Instagram post. If you remember, we did speak about this yesterday with Deshaun Jackson. The chain of events was kicked off by Deshaun Jackson, who was widely rebuked after sharing anti-Jewish quotes he attributed Adolf Hitler on his Instagram story. The quote stated that Jews will blackmail America for their plan for world domination. Jackson also praised Nation of Islam leader Louis Farrakhan, an individual who has been identified as an anti-Semite by the Anti-Defamation League and Southern Poverty Law Center. The Philadelphia Eagles called the post offensive, harmful, and absolutely appalling, and Jackson has since apologized twice, stating he really didn't realize what this passage attributed to Hitler was saying. Stephen Jackson, the former We Believe Warriors hero and friend of George Floyd, has since become a highly visible activist, said he loves Jews but believes the Eagles wideout will speaking the truth. Wow. In other words, you're upset with me because I didn't say what you wanted me to say, Jackson said on a Wednesday Instagram Live. The former NBA player then stated that the Rothschild family owns all the banks and refused to repudiate the claim that Jews are trying to divide the black community. For over 200 years, the powerful Rothschild banking family has been the target of countless unfounded conspiracy theories, primarily aimed at vilifying Jewish people as greedy and nefarious. Interesting. After drawing strong backlash, Jackson then doubled down an Instagram post. Your race's pain doesn't hurt more than the next race's pain, he wrote. Don't act like your hardships are more devastating than ours. Common sense ain't common, and you wonder why we fighting for equality. Common sense ain't common. Truth hurts. Never waste time explaining to people who never supported you anyway. Free game. Durant and Goodwin became part of the controversy ever engaging with some of the Jackson's posts and were subsequently criticized by fans on social media and asked to apologize. Instagram users noticed that Durant liked Jackson's post praising Farrakhan on the day of his highly controversial July 4th speech, during which he renewed his criticism of Jews and stated black people should not take a coronavirus vaccine since he believes Bill Gates and Dr. Anthony Fauci are trying to depopulate the earth, a conspiracy theory that has been thoroughly debunked. Wow. Of the speech, Jackson wrote, "This man, powerful. I hope everyone got a chance to watch this. Don't be blinded. Know what's going on." Jackson's Eagles teammate Goodwin commented, "I wish people commented this much on a BLM topic." On another one of Jackson's posts and was subsequently called out by fans in response, Goodwin distanced himself from Jackson's posts. I understand the Jewish community is mad at me for making a comment on Jackson's page yesterday, Goodwin wrote in an Instagram post. I honestly don't see how I was being insensitive or disrespectful or even supporting of his previous message. I never once said I agreed or disagreed with anything, exclamation mark. I never mentioned Adolf Hitler or anything regarding the Jewish community. In no way do I condone anything Hitler related, as I strongly believe he was in the wrong. We all should come together in times like these instead of dividing. Now that being said, feel free to comment respectfully below. But also remember, at the end of the day, I'm a man first. I don't tolerate people threatening me by enemies. So these disrespectful comments and threats need to stop. So weigh in. What do you think? There's a lot going on with all this. Stephen Jackson is a good friend of George Floyd. Such a sad incident that happened with him. Brighton versus Liverpool is trending. Walter, that's in regards to soccer. Walter Mercado, remembered with mucho more. 5 things you didn't know about TV psychic early in the Netflix documentary Mucho More, The Legend of Walter Mercado, actor Eugenio Derbez says that when he first saw Mercado, he couldn't decide whether he was looking at a man, woman, or a sorcerer. The answer of course, it was that he was just looking at Walter Mercado. Depending on how you're situated in the world, Mercado may be one of the most famous people you can think of, or a star in the broader sky of celebrity, or someone you've seen in memes, or someone you don't know much about. If you're closer to the end of the list, that's being here. Mercado was a hugely popular Puerto Rican TV astrologer for whom the word flamboyant is unavoidable, inadequate, and reductive, whose multinational Spanish language audience on TV and radio from the 1970s until 2000s outnumbered. According to various estimates, around 120 million. Wow. So definitely check out this documentary on Walter Mercado. Astrologer Supreme Court is trending. Supreme Court lets employers opt out of providing free birth control. Another very much newsworthy decision. Serie A is trending in regards to soccer. Betsy DeVos, California sues her. Overrule steering coronavirus aid to private schools. Tiffany Haddish shaves her head live on Instagram. Wow. Ilhan Omar wants to dismantle system of oppression. What's the problem with that? Forbes is calls for dismantling the U.S. economy. Wow. Didn't call for that. Includes your collective mind over her call to dismantle systems of oppression. So apparently she's in the news for that. She's in the news a lot. Usain Bolt had a baby. Oh, congrats to him. Such an adorable little girl. MLS players raise fists in support of Black Lives Matter. The tournament kicked off today. For MLS, John Roberts is hospitalized in June after falling. Ivy League holds all sports until January. There's a lot going on in regards to a lot of decisions in the fall because of COVID. Javicia Leslie cast as the new lead of the CW superhero series Batwoman. Jamal Crawford agrees to contract with the new Brooklyn Nets per report. FC Barcelona is trending. Jodie Comer is getting canceled over supposed Trump supporting boyfriend. It's in hot water. Cancel cries online after social media users discovered she's possibly dating a Republican who supports Trump. This Twitter source linked the actress who plays a queer woman on Killing Eve to a man named James Burke after a man by that name, however, is not. Wow. They're canceling her. So people are mad about her boyfriend. Raheem Mostert requests trade from 49ers. He is trending. And Man City versus Newcastle. So, we got Barcelona versus Espanyol. Brooks Brothers, Steven Jackson, Brighton versus Liverpool, Walter Mercado, Supreme Court, Serie A, Betsy DeVos, Tiffany Haddish, Ilhan Omar, Usain Bolt, MLS, John Roberts, Ivy League, Javicia Leslie, Jamal Crawford, FC Barcelona, Jodie Comer, Raheem Mostert, Man City versus Newcastle. That is a lot. And yesterday, unfortunate Mary Kay Letourneau passed away at the age of 58. She is the one for raping student as in regards to a relationship they had. TikTok, they're looking at banning that. So, birthdays we've got Angelica Houston. Oh. Jaden Smith is 22. Penelope Disick is 8, which looks like is related to Scott. We've got Kevin Bacon, who people say I kind of resemble. I don't know. Kevin Bacon, 62. Toby Keith, 59. I love his song. We'll stick a boot in. It's the American way. All right, Becca's 50. And that is Wolfgang Puck is 71. All right, folks, that's it for today. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Do the dang thing. Like.